tungkulin, sinusunod ko ang kanyang mga...
The administration continues its series of sorties to push for Mar Roxas' presidential bid on Wednesday, September 9. Thousands of politicians, civil society leaders, and supporters of Roxas gather in the country's fourth most populated city, Davao. Roxas, the outgoing Interior Secretary and Administration Standard Bearer, says the Aquino administration has given Mindanao, the so-called Land of Promise, much attention the last 5 years.
So sa isang dosenang taon, 12 taon sa panunungkulan ng dalawang nakaraang Pangulo, Pangulong Erap at Pangulong GMA, ang suma total ng capital outlay na dumating sa Mindanao ay humigit kumulang 130 bilyong piso. 130 billion pesos. Sa 5 taon ni Pangulong Pinoy, ang capital outlay para sa Mindanao, 260 billion pesos.
It is a strong pitch for an area that seems to favor Vice President Jejomar Binay. A June survey shows it was Mindanao that kept Binay afloat despite corruption allegations against him. But Davao is not a Roxas bailiwick. He lost in the city to Binay in the 2010 vice presidential race. Half of the voters in Davao del Sur, among the most vote-rich provinces in the country, went to Binay that same year. Davao is also the bailiwick of Mayor Rodrigo Duterte, who recently said he was backing out of the race. Survey front-runner Senator Grace Poe also topped the 2013 senatorial elections in the province. Talking to a sea of yellow in Davao, President Benigno Aquino III urges those present to convince the unconvinced.
Bakit ko nga kayo kukumbinsi? Hindi naman kayo pupunta dito kung hindi kayo kumbinsido na. Okay. Pero ang importante ho siguro, no? Hanapin natin yung hindi pa kumbinsido. At ito itutulong ko sa inyo.
Whenever the administration gathers its friends, include Filipino in Davao or in Cebu, the message is the same: good governance, continuity, and certainty. But is this a good enough message to propel a survey laggard to Malacanang? Bea Cupin Rappler, Davao City.